My brother once again is on the pod, and this is a lovely conversation that we had. We hadn't met each other in a while, so this was like a episode that was long overdue. But I'm so glad that I took the opportunity to actually hear him out and also voice my opinion. The importance of us reinforcing each other positively is one thing that I don't take for granted at all. As the motivational maniac, I start to see how important it is for me to continue with what I've started. And for the many people that have received this positively, I am so glad that I am bringing value into your life. Thank you, good brother, for being on this one. And may the Almighty Shiva continue to shine blessings upon your life, strengthen you as you are facing these challenges, and for you to know you are not alone. Namaste.
Back at it again. I was truly the maniac. We are having yet another sit down again, man. I've got my brother here who I dearly appreciate and also love, man. This journey is not complete without having such amazing individuals in my life. The experiences that we actually went through, man. Songezo, Marele, I'd like to welcome you back to the Motivational Maniac podcast.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you for coming through, my man. And I know this has been like long overdue. 2023, Jordan here has been a year full of challenges, lessons, and if you are not going through the most in this life, I think there's something wrong with you. You're not in tune with what life actually has to offer, man. Yes, if you're to do there are people, even like Ulungi Lemakwena, I also think about that dude, and shout out to him for the fact that we had those years together. We learned, we went through all those things, but let's also acknowledge the fact that not all of us, if we are called to do the same thing. Singabanya Bandu, we have to make those tough decisions where we sit with ourselves. And I don't like how people sometimes make things about them. Instead, Abon by said, Tito is actually trying to make something out of himself, dog, you see? So I had that encounter, like I told you offline once, Guti. He has this tendency of like bumping into me when he's drunk and he wants to voice his feelings. Sungs, shout out to Sungula Sitekiane as my videographer, always likes to say, alcohol is a truth serum, yes, that alcohol has that capability of actually making umra tetinyani fit and spit the truth. This has been heavy on their heart. It gives you that confidence as well. So he was like, dog, you left me and all that, those kind of things. And then I retaliated, I pushed back. I was like, dude, I never left you. I never left you. Zange, dog, I'm still trying to figure myself out. And in all of that, let's make it okay. We outgrow one another. Kanya Nontolane was on the podcast and he was telling me how important that is, bro. We have to admit that the pen eventually does drop. As we grow older, then the parts there to they actually like move in different spectrums. We all live in the same hood, bro. Song if we are going through different experiences, but the main thing that I want us to get out of this is make it okay seeing someone that you used to be close to now being in a different era, being in a different pathway, and actually be glad ukuthi wenza lando. It shouldn't be like ubani undlibele akaklibelanga naye mhlambi uyaphendula izinto that they had to go through, because we were boys once, we are men now. I'm a father ngoku, bra. I cannot be thinking like the boy that I was. I cannot be thinking like indoda le ifikayo ngoku ebudodeni. No, dog. I have to be like, okay, now
hustle for the little one also.
Maji, Lomnana needs to grow up in an environment where I'm the example, because I emphasize this a lot on the podcast about how our teachers as well as our parents have the biggest influence on how we see life. So I was like, from the get-go, it's in my job to instill confidence in my child, because I had the privilege, even though I wasn't working, her mom was working. So in her working, I was like, okay, now I need to get into that father mode. I need to like seek things that are going to make this journey easy. And then I actually need to block it out, because it's not going to take me anywhere, dog.
Yeah, because none of us got to like experience being with a father, like bonding with a father like you do with your kid.
Away, my G.
Yeah, so that's why other kids like they're fucked up outside, man. You know, because fathers are not around. You see, like it's very important, like for a girl, well, she's a girl, you see. You have to be there. You see, you have to show her, okay, when she's growing up, like say like there gonna be certain things that are gonna come your way.
Sure.
Yeah, bro. And then this was how you must avoid them.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
X. Zoom.
Exactly, my G.
So in my experience, like well, my father not being there for me, like okay, I've never like done like such bad things, you know. Like I've never robbed anyone in my life. See, I never smoked any drug in my life. You see, the only thing that I smoke is a cigarette and some weed. You see, and weed is the only thing that helped me to see things. When I'm having a fight at home, you see, I'm never that person like always shouting. No, I'm not like that. Like I don't even like used to fight. Have you heard of me fighting?
Yeah, I never heard of that, bro.
You see, so like
it's always
like,
people picking up on you,
bro,
especially like your
people,
big bro.
You see, so like I don't like comment or like fight back or do anything. I just move on. You see, I just
you just have to move accordingly,
you see?
man. Yeah, the father aspect you were on.
Aspect, man. You see, so I like what you're doing, man.
Yeah,
Most of us here in this hood, like they've never like grew with their father around. You see, there's your mother around, there's your father around. You grew up like your both parents are here. You see, you get it like both guidance from your both parents. You see, so like we never got that. You see, our mothers were the drinking type.
Exactly,
see,
bro.
They were never there, even though like they were here, like.
And you know, there's a part of me doesn't blame actually how they ended up having this alcohol abuse problem, bro. Because I was reflecting on that. For a majority of the time, I actually blamed my mom. And then I started to like hear from her the things that were done to her and all that. We have to take into mind that we are black, bro. Being black in South Africa, look at our history as a country, and how the things that are so detrimental, dog, like parents not being there, no form of guidance. Because I emphasize this a lot, especially about cousin about you can have your physical parents there, but emotionally abakho available. Yeah, but that is when you as a child you grow up towards umzali wakho, because you see this thing outside and you see him coming maybe with your friends yo chomyam mama is there emotionally treater like they still like doesn't know anything. It doesn't matter about the age, because I tell Sungs, like when you see a 40-year-old man say yo antobo no mama, this is a married man. Mama amu brand mama amu fetu. That feeling is so priceless, bro.
Yes,
so priceless. And I saw a post the other day that said, if you still have your mom in your life, you still have God, bro. I don't want to lie, it took me some time for me to actually not blame myself for being so harsh towards her, because and the others that she went through. Now I start to view what my mom went through as like she was this soldier. She has this armor, but then this armor has taken so much bullets, bazookas and all of those things, because as that are thrown at you life in Nago, her husband left her, the husband is abusive, Nendo zinjalo. The sacrifices she makes is like, let me stay because I have these kids. Let me stay. And once you told me, but do you know, there are some times where your father was so abusive that I had to take you guys, Silales Motoeni, like abandoned cars and all of that. I'm like, I was so young. I can't even picture that. Sometimes there's moves about so that I can actually reflect and see what she was going through. Because at one point I was like, nah, Olet, you capping, God. Yeah, but because you want to dismiss la way, because away, dog. And then the reality actually comes now, because now she's no longer here. Now I have to be like, okay, there's a moment where I was like in denial and your father is like this, your father is like this. And until I got to experience it. You're my father emotionally, physically, verbally. I love that dude, Faith. I still want him in my life. But also one of the things that actually pushed me to become this father that I am was like, I never want to be like this dude.
Never.
That's the first thing this dude decided he's gonna leave his fam. He doesn't care. And on top of that, he comes back and it doesn't seem like he's sorry for it. Then I started to read about narcissists and all that. They are not accountable for your feelings. They will never see themselves as the person who's wrong. Then I had to Nwabi say as well. Nwabi shout out to her as well. She told me once about this experience where there's a day she had to go at Home Affairs, a Weinberg, and her pops actually works there, yabona, and like uti Tando kaskwazi like who admit it because lo beka lena. His pops asks her, asks her ukuthi utheni ungazange emngcwabeni kamama akhe, and uNwabisa ask her back utheni ungazanga wena ke graduation yami. Ngayibona la way, and so it was back and forth. Qha before yonke lento yenzeke, umjita while they are in the line by Home Affairs, uyaqhayisa to colleagues zakhe nathi intombi yami nentoni, and uNwabisa is like intombi yakho phi wena man sufuna nokuembarrassa apha phambi kwabantu nentoni, because she still has that thing, but yo dude, you weren't present. Like ukhuliswa ngumalume wakhe, but she said by like uncle yam can fill that point up until a certain point because naye wayinabantwana bakhe, but like my pops, especially my pops. So now I'm also trying to like heal from that as well, and actually ask him. I posted him on Facebook namhlanje saying, bro, you on my mind. I know he's not on social media, but I'm like, already there are things that I did, bruh, that in this born, but I'm actually better at the stage that I found myself. My pops became a father at 14, bro.
Damn, man.
Think about that.
Shit.
Took umama with sister Amendala from PE, wamzisa pick up, and left her ass, bro. She had to fend and figure things out. My elder sister still has that anger towards him. Now his late brother passed on, I think earlier 2023 or 2022. So we had to go up NY 70, that's my family house. So we had to go there. So sister wam wahlala phansi nami ngixelela ngezo zinto ba yazi Thando, this guy will never change. My sister is straightforward, bruh. What yabona Feuds, one thing you have to focus on is what you've built now. Yabona in a family yakho, you took care of your siblings, and even though Umchita was married to your mom, that didn't actually stop him from leaving her. But look at how you guys actually turned out. And I think Umchita, he was so angry at the fact that we weren't destroyed. Because narcissists have that thing, you can't live without me. If andiko, then you're gonna be destructive. You're gonna be at the pits. This dude was telling me at that time in Spanek data factory, the call center. I
remember that time. There was the other day there you were shouting at him. I don't remember what we were watching, but you had to like switch it off. No, he said you must switch it off, and then you told him no, you're not going to switch anything off. And he was like, hey, Tan, and then like you just busted out.
Yeah, I blew out, bro.
And then you just busted out.
I don't want to lie, Feuds. He doesn't have that privilege, bro. He really doesn't have that privilege because he wasn't present. But at that time, I kind of was consumed by that anger.
I asked for that because I wanted to leave also. And then you were like, I know. Don't leave. But just because this nigga just came in now. But sit here. I want you to listen to this. I was like, bro.
That was hectic, dog.
This is deep.
This is actually deep, dog.
This is deep. Like, at that time, I didn't know anything about your pops and I see. But that day, like I felt it, like there's beef here, man. Yeah,
there's tension, dog. There's real tension, dog. But I'm in a better space, Songezo, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm thinking about that child because she needs to know about her fam. She needs to know about Feuds. On her mother's side, Feuds, things are so awesome. I think that's also one of the things that actually made fatherhood like a breeze as well. My girl has a very good support structure, Feuds. Her mom, her dad,
from her family.
Her uncles, Feuds. I'm blessed, Feuds, in that kind of way, dog, so that I can like assume my role, because she had a sit down with me a few weeks ago. One cousin, how grateful she is that her child met me. I've got the brains, and the fact that many niggas don't want to be fathers now, bruh.
Niggas the bus and nothing to run away.
My G. You can say that again, and you're not a pops because we are in or simple. Buying clothes for your kids doesn't mean that you're a pops, because this bonito just needs up and the Feuds is better for buying because he puts money. Blah. Experience with kanjani, blah.
That warmth, love.
Because it's priceless, Leanna. It's very priceless.
It's all about money, bro. Buying clothes for the kids, man. Like reading like stories for the kid, things like that.
This ABC thing, bro. I got her into Cocomelon.
You see.
Now she knows the ABC. She's starting school in January, Feuds.
Awesome.
And I'm so glad that I'm gonna contribute towards education as well. I'm slowly but surely getting rid of that, but I want to be better than this nigga. I want to be better. No, I want to be the best father. Okanye, I want to be the father that I never got. I also want to be the mother that I never got,
That
because
you never
changing
got,
nappies
yeah,
at one point was like, what?
Yeah,
But
true.
at the end of the day, I was in a position by my girl is out there getting the bread, bro. Where now to sitting with this child, so you might as well assume the role.
Yeah.
So with this child and she's with her fam, the way she's so like proud of that arm Lona,
Yeah.
that arm and the bond, and even her grandfather's like,
Yeah,
yo,
man.
umntana
This
akafuna
kid
uva
about you.
ngotata. This is one of the most precious relationship I've actually built, dog. Yeah, but and I am reinforce it towards my siblings as well, to be like, guys, stand tall, man. Like, God is preparing us for what's ours, man. Yeah, but let's not to like want someone else's life, dog.
No, bro.
While you have a life of your own. I was telling Sungs the same thing, bro. But except too many people wanna be other people, bro. Elon is Elon. We don't need another Elon Musk, bro. We need another Tandon Konyane.
That's why in the most families they be like, yeah, mom, that's the next door.
Comparison.
That's the next door.
Comparison. Comparison's a killer.
You see?
Why are you not doing it like Ubani?
Bro, you're not boosting me close to look, you actually are killing it. You're killing that shit, man. So
Come on, man.
obviously I'm gonna be down. I'm gonna doubt myself, obviously.
Oh, yeah?
You see? So I'm gonna end up doing things that are not it.
Yeah, dog, man.
You
And
see?
I don't want us to be caught in that positions where we're trying to live our life because our mom or dad or whoever in our family said, by except nobani.
Yeah, man.
Because you know how often I emphasize on Songezo njani, fra. Like, how are you feeling, bruh, about Yongaleno that you are actually facing?
Okay, let me say this. You see, ever since my grandmama passed away, you see, like a lot of things changed.
Yeah, the first part you actually went deeper into that, bro.
Yeah.
The clue.
I don't want to lie, even today, man, her part in my life, she has played a big role in it. Like, even though, like, I got to know her for his cutters name. Yeah, but for to me, like, it was a little time. Yeah, more. But even as a kid, like, I saw, like,
That's your aunt.
my aunts, yeah, my mother, yeah, my uncles, you see. Like, indlela bakhuliswe ngayo bona bakhuliswe uthando, but bona they're not giving it uthando to their children.
And nobody now has booze but why didn't they reciprocate? Like, you were given love. On la way.
So, like, I was seeing those things, like, as a little kid, yeah, so, like, as I grew up, yeah, like, I asked my grandmother, like, say, where do we come from? And then she's like, yeah, and so I pick up, she's like, Eastern Cape, Lady Free, the one at Tamkulako, some move la pasa so pick up, then I pick up, we got married, and then I got work as a domestic worker, sure, and then we made babies and all that,
Yeah.
Now, the thing is I'm asking my mom, but I say, you never told me anything about our ancestry, boys away. I don't know anything. I don't know, it's Togetherness Pops, you see, like, so, like, what's going on, you see, and then she'd be like, why don't you go ask your grandmother there, at the graveyard. I was like, okay, never mind, like, I told myself, like, as a little kid, okay, the cousins, I got so much love for my cousins. That's why we never fight, me and my cousins. Uspagazi, boy.
No, up you.
And there was a thing that my mother had a beef with her sister. You see, like Unguzi. Unguzi, she was married a long time ago, but she was living there in Lynn. Her husband has our own house. Like, it's their house.
Yeah,
it's their home, but I don't know what she was doing there. Where she was calling my mother not to go there to the house, you see. And there was actually, it got to a point that we needed to get out of there.
Y'all had to move because of Yen.
Yeah, we had to move to live with my
step-ups.
My stepdad, R.I.P. to that nigga.
R.I.P. man.
We had to stay there. That was 2006. So we stayed there for like 4 or 5 years, you see. I haven't seen my family for that time, for the longest time, you see. So I told myself the other day I'm gonna go there, So I went there, Like, I actually knocked, like, at my own home. It's like, this is strange. You know what I'm saying?
Like, My G.
Then I was like, what do you mean, man? Fernando, na yabo. Ahlale kamani pha, yabo.
Bro, you went straight to the point.
That nigga is abusing our mother like in front of us. You see, and his family, they're not doing anything. There's people in that yard, they hear my mother screaming, but nobody's getting out to go stop them.
Sure, everyone just minds their business. You see, this is also one of the problems in the black
bro.
communities, bro.
That's the thing. I was so I told her, but I say, man, I slightly grandpa, I was next experiences as soon. So she's like, okay, man, you can come back. Then there was the other weekend, that nigga stabbed my mother. On the right side, yeah. On the right side, yeah, on top of her breast. Stabbed there, yeah. Then, actually, it was late that day. You see, I have to run away from S04 with my sister, Saza up, and then we told I say, our mother's being stabbed and all that, but she's in the hospital. And we had her clothes like, it was, had blood on it, yeah, but. So, like, she's like, hi, you never come back there, you're gonna stay here and all that, yeah, but. We had to sit down, and then, no, she was there. And then, the meeting, we said about
I remember in the first segment you said, but except for once now, your opinion actually mattered.
It matters, yeah, bro. So, in that meeting, it was a family meeting about the things that was going wrong, Parkland. So, like, Nikona, Songezo, Utemba, Nani, Indlu Jani Benje, Kwatini, yeah, bro. Okay, it's fine, yeah, bro. And then I asked them, you people, what do you do?
As the adults, yeah.
Because you are the adults, yeah, bro. Nina, you're just pointing fingers, Uti.
Which is, that's the easy part. Naming is easy.
Fingers like Uti, yabo.
We're the kids, bro.
Nina bana badala, yabo. Esba ingundlungulu lona, yabo. Nobody owns this house. How can you point your fingers Uti, but you are the adults, yabo la way? Because land ngundlungulu, nobody owns it.
It's a family house.
It's a family house. That's why we're gonna do like ceremonies and all that. And then I raised this part by say, none of you have ever did like anything for your ancestors. And I think that's the reason why
things are this way.
Like this.
Yeah.
You see?
Remember I told you we're in the same boat, bro.
That's why like people like there's a mental issues which he never had those. He's a brilliant nigga, bright ass nigga, bro. Like, I don't understand, but why now, all of a sudden,
these things are happening. Yeah, all these things are happening to him.
You see? My brother on the other side, stealing things, smoking crack.
Yeah, bro.
So, like, there is a point of like, say, why none of you never did this? Because as I'm not the I've never saw nothing since you were up and then they're like, I say, how dare you? Like is just affected Tina. Because all of you are gonna die.
What are we gonna do?
Like you don't even tell us, but okay, like you see?
Nothing, no info, no nothing.
We don't know nothing, bro.
Just to who are you? Why are you coming over with these questions?
You see, ancestors are gonna punish us because we're not doing anything.
Exactly, dog. I think we're also in that same position in our house as well. They told us, but if y'all don't do anything, it's gonna fall on the kids, bro.
It's gonna fall on the kids because I'm seeing that right now. You see, because it's falling into us right now. Yeah. So let you do a ceremony for my grandfather, my grandmother, my uncle. You see. Both my uncles, you see. Yeah. I think it's 5 people.
You're the wrath, bro.
You see, it's 5 people. When did they last see their fathers? Graveyard, man. It's been years. We went there maybe early this year, nah? Early this year or maybe last year when this thing of time started, yeah, bro. And then we went to traditional healer and then he told us, by say, your mother knows what to do. You see,
Maniac, this has been mentioned in season 4 as well. If you haven't listened to Songezo's opening, man, Kanya was saying, yo, bro, I never knew these things were actually happening, bro. Like Zenzega, bro, man. And he was so thankful with the fact that I created such a platform, because I had to first start with me, like you are saying that he yayithanda le uyenzayo bra, because at the end of the day, Songezo fethu, we can't live lives fethu with lies. It's not on us ukuthi bona they didn't do that, but the thing that they must make us on is we are not going to lead ngolu hlobo balide ngayo bona.
Yeah.
Asizuyenza loo, because sizaba nabantwana, we're going to have families, we're going to meet ababantu, and next thing is izinto zethu xa ziphelele endleleni zizawuthini. And you know how important customs are. I was telling colleagues, bro, that are at my work, lo mna niyandibuza ba what religion do I believe in, and did I believe in my ancestors? Don't tell me about Jesus Christ. And I went into that history thing, but the letter J only started to become available from the 15th century. Like, I can't believe in shit that is gonna take me away from who I am. Empowerish to at all, because no, I'm like, I know to know the ins and outs and actually be proud. Ndingase Japan, but funeni bachazele nguntswentse uncebani uqhangqolo yabo unojaholo yayibona la way. The same way that Japanese can be able to trace their own family bloodline to 20 centuries down, because Joshua Maponga always talks about how up in southern Africa there's this problem that young people don't know. They can't even tell 3 generations down if families are, but as you go up north, they will tell you 20 generations down, because in
100
years, because education is compulsory. Tina, we are so westernized. The African is trying so much to be westernized, and as way bazamus downplay bra, bas downplay, and next thing go yes, a compromise even with our custom. And yet our ancestors they didn't have these choices. It was a pride, but I'm proud to be black. I'm proud to be, and the world needs to adapt according to that, bro. So now it's one thing that I'm actually scared of. Yeah, but running away from who I am and saying time I am can get fundis and then you know how angry my father was walking fundis telling me about it. Like bra I don't know this.
For real, man.
And yes, if it, because the actual truth most here to learn about is to go there to
fit you're not lying, fit. What you're telling is the truth, because now I'm fit to like I went to the same shit fit by boys, and I got to see by say ancestors like there are
as appeal
like actually living thing fit.
Yeah,
because like okay, a white person or colored or any other race will think back say I'm crazy. See, like bowing down, like
praising the dead. That's what they say. Praising the dead.
You see, they would think like, yo, this person is crazy, you know? Nah, bruh. Like. Now I thought I was crazy when I was there, because I was alone there. I was like, okay, all those things that I used to ask for actually in Feuds.
You called upon them and they always respond, dog.
You see,
they respond. We are not saying Jesus no, but there's a ways that distort us. I don't want to lie, it distorts us, and confusion, because what's happening now, it's putting our people to sleep. Religion is an opium. It puts people to sleep. Yeah, yes, lali safie tumnwa ngo Jesus Christ. Akamazi Jesus Christ. Uxolele kuba makakhatha off ifamily yakhe, because hayi nina no Satan, because nina we don't do ceremonies up, we don't do that.
And that's the thing that's affecting the most families. You see, not doing like ceremonies. You see, like slaughtering a goat or any animal sacrifice, like that thing is devilish.
Yeah.
No, nothing is not devilish. You see, like that's how we do things, man. You see, that's how we do things. And I'm seeing it about say my aunt is actually like, she has got her husband like this, man. Yeah, because whatever she's saying, it goes. You see, that thing I could say something and then she would say another thing. And then nobody's gonna listen to what he said.
Oh my God.
Everything is gonna go like the way that my aunt said. And even like when they were moving out, she was the one who said like, "See, man, let's move out." You see, because you know why we were putting my family were putting pressure on her. I say,
"You married.
You're married.
She's doing the same thing that her sister did.
You see?
Remember you telling me earlier about
you're married and you're living with your husband here, and it's been years. You've been staying here for years. You have money. You see? You have money. Just at least like get out of the house and find like maybe a place that is close by. You see?
You can't live in your house.
Because you're gonna be comfortable here. You've been comfortable. You see? Because it's been years now. You said you're gonna stay like longest time. You're gonna just a period of time. Now years went by. You see? So now like you're actually comfortable. So pressure all the time. Why are you here? Why? What are you doing? Because she has her own box.
I remember you telling me, but I have my own shit.
You see?
I have my this, I have my that, so I don't need to worry.
So like even money because of pen, you see, and then she'll be like, yo, man, pay me, man. Yo, hi son. And then I take this with her, and then be like, how about help her out just by us, man, at least when you like the man. Because now man will complain, because she has a lot of things. Till the money we use, like it's a TV, we don't have fridge, it's only a TV and lights.
Yeah.
So
and y'all cook maybe every Sunday. We're now with the fridges, with the ovens.
She has a lot of appliances back here. So how can she blame us by say money? Money. Kwatini. The other like you mean not like actually like I tripped on her like I said no man, Tina, we don't use a lot of money apparently. So I don't understand but why every time money go pelile we come and shout at us by say money pelile yeah so thenga umbani and now uyayalo niba sawuthenga umbani but uhlobo uthetha ngalo uthetha ngathi kuseni
ithonge sibsisonge izandla engathi nguwe
lona uthenga kokoko umbani yambo which is ayiyo lona oh indoda ngoku sita kanje nami no uliyabo ukhulisa ndima mamaye wangikhulisile yeah it's fine but wrong lento uyenzayo
I exempt lo nto kuyosora vet we in the same position umuntu uyakwazi ukudestroy akukhumbuze ngezinto zonke wayikwenzela zona bra bangalibala kaloku ndikukhulisile ngokuba ungenanto ndandithi nendoni in my mind I'm like bekusupposed to sungixelela ngeno bekufuneke uyenzile bra ndikuxelela lento coming from aunts, uncles, whoever, dog. That's why when I got to a point where I could be able to help myself, I'm like, I'm never gonna ask nothing from these people. And if fully nix, who becomes angry at you because now you no longer ask shit from them. Like uncedo lwakho comes with terms and conditions. So rather keep it. Because all hlobo fethu that family does family fethu. Sinetwa strangers Songezo.
I was gonna come to that point to you right now, but I say I've been getting help from a lot of strangers, not from my family. And those strangers are people like they see something in me. You see, they're like, say, man, I see you, yeah, and even if I'm chilling with you, like you don't show me like the other side, but I say, man.
You don't have that resentment.
Every day you go through it, but say you never show it when you're going outside. Yeah, bro. You act like as a normal person, man. Boy, like you're like,
yeah.
Even though you have ripped jeans, you don't show that by say, I'm not have ripped jeans. You see.
I think at the back of your mind now, there's someone who is in a worse situation than me.
You see.
I see to buy a builder land, but you become grateful for what you have now because now I'm fit. Even though I had a lot of hand-me-downs at one point, I still do. People think, does it? If you does it, because sometimes it actually doesn't come from a place of judgment. Let me just build this person as well because I did the same thing to Unamba. Let me think about someone that I can actually give these clothings to. Not because ndifuna uzenza bangati no Feuds, just because I don't have nothing no, it's not about that Feuds, because the fact that I identified umchita because ngela xesha banala weba man umchita ndambona phana phayana yabona okuncane nako khanike ndithi yabo then ngimbambe ekseni mamela xa ubuye esikele ubuye lapha kum Feuds jikele ndimnike iplastic enewezam does it Feuds yabo ube grand ndithi nix andithini ndamnika umchita makabe grand. So the other day I saw him wearing esaslam qonda Feuds I did something for someone, man. Yayibona lawe ilawe ke that also comes from strangers ubana lanto kuba eksekhanike ndimntoni ndimkhuthaze inkuthazo leya. Encouragement doesn't always come in words fethu. It doesn't come in words. I had a former colleague named Jamie Lee Daniels who I need to have on the podcast. Jamie ndidibene naye a call center. Jamie is that type of person but bawunewe yocanda she will share it nawe. Kanaye la ndakuxelela mfethu uhlala nabantu pha bakubona ba awuna nix nento unqaye chips zerand kanye unqaye nezowe no umuntu ebukela they busy eating their KFC and all that. I'm not saying by exe like ndicingela but umuntu nalawe kuba why are you so smart yet you're going through all these things? Songezo, that has been the story of my life.
Yeah,
bro.
It's like that, bro.
That's been the story of my life. I'm like, he's so brilliant. But then when I start to let them know about the things I'm actually going through, always in disbelief, but not when. No. You can't be going through this. And those are the things that actually drove me to start this podcast as well. To say, don't see these people becoming successful, ubone the money and all of that. Jonga osiya kholisi fethu. Omakazolo mampimpi fethu when they tell you about their story but jonga baphi ngoku. Regardless of that, didibana no Ross. Shout out to Ross.
Yeah, man.
Who I just met at my new job, bro. And he was telling me about like the difficulties also going through life in Yak and how he had these two older brothers like drop out of school and he had a learning disability and he was like, bro, irregardless of what happened to me, what matters is what do I do about it?
Yeah, man.
Because Ross, when I first met him, I'm like, yo, this bright nigga, bro, the information, the known yonke in the theater, and he took a big step. Wow, he moved out, and he's living with his girl now because Metiak and I yaspan and I yaspan.
Sure.
And Umchita was like, no, man, we need to like leave home and not being under people's shadows because family has that thing. By say, I sent a WhatsApp to my best friend, shout out to Pongole to Maholwane, and he tells me, by except, bro, people in my fam, ababane mali, like ba judgmental, bra, babandu, I'm like, nah, man, I don't have time for these negative people, bro. Because I'm contributing niks
bro.
Like I know myself. If I was the older person that I was, in Ubenza Yenza, I would have let that ruin my day.
Yeah.
But like I know myself and I know good capable of it. Like I don't need that. And I gave him shout outs, bro, that bro, you're an inspiration dog because now uniga la mentally to buy except be a victor in your story, not a victim.
Yeah.
You could have been a victim now if you to be like except suka umakazo is treating me ngolhlobo. That is when the Satan becomes easy because when you are the prize. I listened to Eagle Kakul. I was listening to that album again. I'm sure that time Akira. Yeah, I was listening to that project and he always has this thing project look inside your mind and you'll find gold, you'll find treasures. Which is askathathi xesha lojonga towards thina ungena ingqondo yakho uqonda ekse what thoughts am I entertaining about myself? Am I entertaining thoughts that are building me or are they destroying me? Because abanye abantu bacimba impahla makes them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but they think having possession helps them. I always say mind over matter, bro.
Yeah, man.
Commodity yakho nansi because ukhanya naye when I told him about yayazi fethu how people used to shit on me because bentando funde high school.
Yeah.
People used to asuka nerd asuka khaga ngoku umjita uthi I'm not the type of person who looks at what you have. I look at your mind.
Yeah.
Ingqondo yakho uthi Thando, every time I used to see you were in your blazer. I even got a blazer because of you. Yeah, but every time I had to get my shit straight because that's the blazer guy. That's the dude that I know. But petty information and all of that. And I was like, Kanya fair to Nam. I came from a home where I had nothing. I came from a home, but I couldn't be like in Sugaguyo. I went to school sometimes and figure out 10 o'clock, bruh. Missed the first 2 periods. In my mind, I'm like, so figure like a feeding scheme. Finish scheme, the betty plate is too. Then the entire thing again. Okay. My mind is just getting there. Joshua Kulai, shout out to him. Tameya.
Yeah, Tameya, yeah.
Lamek ibingami mali ayogqibela bra. Olethi ndayazi fethu ba imali egrant ibitya left right and center bra. Lamek ithi kusema mamela ina fethu. Zayizamela ngoba manje yesipani. Because uthi bendukubona fethu every time uzofuna imali olithi lakho you dressed in your full school uniform. It's like said because my grandfather, after I failed grade 10, a lot of people don't know that I failed grade 10, he told me by yayibona meki lapha yaselwa apha. So it's either when I win the choice ba uzohlala up and you become this qabhukile isihlangu Songezo bruku ikhazukile.
Damn, bro.
Yathi sujonga lonto yona ndibalekile ingqondo yakho isesikolweni not impahla zakho. Yayibona la we
uzawusimpahla esikolweni
mfondini uzozama pha you're gonna try because he's the person that called me Master Nkonyana. I didn't understand that up until he passed away, that said this nigga saw greatness in me.
usemncane bro.
Semncane ndiyafika newspaper adithanda ucela unifundele le newspaper.
Yeah,
Politics.
I remember those times. Yeah,
even nechomizayo utatsuyi uhantu nobani bahleli phana, they so admirant of that fact that yo uthando, even though uhamba through ezinto uyafika pha utatomkhulu wakhe, like that dude activated the learning in me. That is what you call a teacher. 30 plus years, may you continue resting in paradise, man. I think about him because abanye abantu, they see the dude, they be saying like
yeah, you know, people are not gonna remember good,
and people see what they want to see of it. People see what they want to see. It's the same thing when I see you, Feuds. I see greatness, bro. Anchonganga mntu lo unxibe Nike, unxibe la Lacoste nento, because a majority of people have this thing by it can't happen to me. It can't happen to me.
That's why, like, you know, I'm kind of like distant from our dad's family.
You
know? I saw a lot of things from them, but no, man. These people, they're gonna fuck my mind, you see. Because I could already see from their kids.
You see how smart you are?
You see, yeah, man.
You see how smart you are, G?
I could see from their kids, like, their kids, they're treating other kids like
trash, dog.
You see? Like they're dirt, you see. So I was like, nah, man, I don't want to be a part of this. If there's something there, obviously I'm gonna go there, you see. I do go there to see my grandmother, you see, my dad and all that, you see. But I don't want to be part of that family. I'm sorry, man. You see, because my grandmother told me a lot of things about them. Like I said, those people, they knew about you a long time ago. Yeah, you see. But they told themselves, like, say, man. Even your father. My father knew this house long time ago. Before I was even born, he knew this house. Before I was born. But that nigga, bruh, and he had an audacity. When it comes to this hood, he doesn't come and pass by there, by my house, to come and see his son. He said, my son, I was passing by, man, you see. I don't have nothing, you see. No, perhaps there was no need for that, you see. Okay, sure.
You just wanted your parts,
you see, I want to see you some other time. So, yeah, man. It's all chilled, man, team. It's chilled, man.
Yeah, man, I'm just glad.
I got me, you see, I got me, my mom's, my sister. Those are the people, man, that I'm so worried about. You see, like, I'm even afraid to even lose that woman, man.
Yeah, Feuds. Yeah, Feuds. Yeah. I think your heart and mind is in the right place, my G. That's one of the things I actually admire about you. Your mind, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Your mind, Feuds.
I taught myself, like, others, like, sometimes, like, I think, like, say, I think I sometimes being with a nigga like you, yeah, because, like, say, I could say, like, you've put me to the most things, yeah, but I say, man, bro, don't look at life at this point, yeah, but trying to look at it, like, any perspective,
yeah, boy.
So, like, I could say myself, okay, I'm struggling now, but I usually fuck all away in I say, man, the stagnation, because, like, say, sometimes, the cause of vocal become kind of stress, about ish. But as soon as diphuma by ekhaya endlini yabo phumile yonke la beyiphuma engqondweni,
it's like you activate your solution mindset now all of a sudden,
yabo. And then I'm going to come back ekhaya late, yes, but you said I'm going to come back now, but you said uzoba khona beyocana.
Sure,
you see. And that was the other thing that was driving my other family crazy. But you say, man, when Appa used to come up, you said, man, you don't have shoes, you don't have food, you see, you don't have toiletry.
No, you don't. People love
like,
you to
no, man. No, like, that's hustle share. Where's Andoni? No, phone house in the inside. But even as a color, and the rope and team, but I have my own bikes and the show. But
you're not hurting anyone. As long as I'm not hurting anybody,
I'm okay. Yeah, but from there, something is to know, because that's the most important thing for me. Yeah, but like taking care of my family. Yeah, like stam all the time. Yabo. Yeah. So ke ngoku they're like, man, boza kuthi ongenanto, yabo uze kuthi, yabo.
Dangerous,
Like, dangerous. And
abona ba dangerous, bro.
I know and as one ngaphinde yapakisikiza na Sam, it's just that she made a lot of promises, yabo.
She didn't fulfill them.
Abongono makhalas, yabo. And zangayo emkithini wami. Yabo la way. Cause yena ubambe la way yobu Islamic.
So their religion matters more.
But you know, I understand you actually was there. Yeah, but
yet now who actually follows Islamic ways.
Yeah, but even though we like landed Islamic ways, yeah, but he wasn't too much. He just went there to see me and then pay no pounds some shit. But I'm gonna say pay no point
sure.
Take shop out, yeah, but nenye tutomkhuluma umdala waya naye pha yabona tata omncinci omdala waya naye pha yabo Islam sina yabo. She was the only one who wasn't there. Everyone was there. Yeah, she was at her house alone while everybody was there celebrating. Okay.
She made a decision, bro.
Yeah, like never high. That decision looked man.
But I ain't turning up.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't turning up.
Because when your cousin Nama was supposed to be in Daniamena in their pussy. Yeah, bro. 2019.
Yeah, kumbula bathi bekuseka ngabakulungiselele bona.
Jonga kita yayingabo from the first place, yabo. Like, we're gonna do everything for you, yabo. Baza apha ekhaya klo ulithi, but bafuna ulidlamba libeka up ulidlamba, yabo. But ulidlamba lemlali yasele, yabo. Like, man, sizomcela lo mnana, yabo, sifuna umoluso lo mnana, yabo. So asifuna ukwenza nje sivele somoluse singa bosa informal, yabo. So yeah. So sicela umnana bayisifuna umoluso, yabo. Abe ngumthembi wangala yena. I already agreed to go bye. I couldn't okay, sure, fine. Come December.
Cricket.
So people are not saying anything.
You are my man.
They're not saying anything. They have an audacity to even tell me, bye, say cousin yako uyangena next week.
Hi, bo.
And I was on the Delft. And then I was like, Johnny.
Hi, bo.
Because again, and there was a meeting going about then like we didn't have enough money for you. And I was like, Johnny.
You all came when the year started, Fondine.
I say you even came to my house, but I say, man, see, I'm like,
they were putting up an act, bro. They were putting up an act.
I was like, oh, okay. Okay.
This is who we are.
So like they want about okay, who ill treat about the way yabo. Even amongst them, yabo. Auguspan pa, yabo. Yo, bani, abo fetu. This was a female like upizwe and utite ngezimbi ngami like you thando you how thando you thando jalo thando. Uthando ke hleli pha uthando. Thanda kanibona thanda sezento eyi1 ukuthanda phakamisa imethile. Esithi. Yabo. Phele xatshwana kwabantwana abancinci babo abavani just
because of the parents kaloku
nene yazi ba umntana hayo tata makavana tata kabani so nama ndizodlala nobani yabo ba ubani phethe ibhola yami faka sexutha ngemashalona saphi ibhola yami bona bukeleza we qoma abaziboni bona ezawe bona yabo so ke ngoku ndole bazama uyenza ke ngoku the division,
bro.
But dividing the family, yeah, because Okulapa 49 is very different. Okupi, just a good long 50. Just a 49, there are certain things that are not touched. But the other just in was Abanyaban. And then I was like, except that he like a trip, I trip with there. I trip with there like. Come here, man.
But kuthiwa si family.
But ngumndeni. Wonke umuntu khona apha. Mara umnaka bani makaphatha into. Oyephulile lo nto mama uzayithenga. Nxa bayimazi mama makabaka yonto.
Like sina tigrita namos.
Come hama lawe like emntaneni ihlala njalo lawe emntaneni. Ihlala njalo emntaneni ba uthethe amazwi nje ya. Bayise mama uzayithenga lo nto uyophula kwakho.
Goes back to what you're saying now, that's why the kids are treating people like trash. So you don't want to turn out to be like them. There's another thing that I'm actually grateful for in struggle. Struggle, it humbles you.
Yeah, man.
There was no born in and it gets to a point where it's not pride, it's called self-worth.
Yeah, self-worth, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, yo. My life has changed. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, poverty. Yeah, bro. Because I used to see that nigga because my primary school was opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So every time I used to see that nigga driving like a lot of cars, fancy cars. Yeah, bro. I was like, yo, this nigga. Yeah.
I want to be plugged.
You see, I want to have his cars. I want to ride just like the one. Yeah, bro. Few years passed by. I was saying, hey, trip for him. I go, say, I was I've been this thing. I go, say, singing, say, because we've been this thing. I'm going to cheat. That's cool, this motor. Yeah, but it's a stray. Must be a stray. What is that?
Jesus.
But actually being there ke ngoku
how realistic things
actually see man. That's why they say sunqela ngewe oyibonayo.
Looks can be deceiving.
Yeah, but looks can be deceiving. Yeah, but you into it la way then ngoku you wanna see ke ngoku say man.
Things actually aren't.
Yeah, but abantu banqele ngewe ayibonayo like umphandle yabo. Like what about icala ulazi icala yini? The back of my hand, you don't know the back of my hand. So I actually got to see the back of their hand. I said, man, okay, I know it's fine. So I'm not gonna show myself anymore, but I say I'm in need of their help.
Because in a ways, I think it would have like mentally fucked you up as well.
Because they say like, even quite like the way they're treating him, the bodies are. Can you qabela make a take say mfundini
bayekanjani
mfundini ababantu man yabo cause like actually he's the top dog he is today because of that nigga because my pops was doing what he actually is doing now.
Yeah. So he basically like schooled him on everything that he's doing.
Actually like he got 2 times yabo and I like cast game all that shit like my pops like used to do that shit yabo. So now like he wafundisa umchita ke ngoku bayise mfethu nanguline so yazi maxoli light incinci baseleka abo cause light zasencinci zabaseleka ngophandle yabo
the same way as like
so like umchita okay took him under his wing yabo so like yena umchita became 2 times la umchita yabo so ke ngoku everybody was screaming actually what that
yamazi usuka kweziphi izandla bo
yabo so then he got told me bayise man mbona nje lo mntu nje like it came from these hands. Yeah, bro. It's just that by saying na sila cool is away. Yeah, bro. So like I'm an alcoholic right now is away. No. I'm okay. I'm not trying to lose him now, bro.
Yeah.
So alcohol like is fine, na okay. That chong obana baspana, that chong obana bangaspani. Ingosi ka age sencinci mase sikafikele like okay, part is heavy since we born like we since everything now. But in Moses Galaway, bullet to my mandala. So you, yeah.
Can't even describe it.
Except, Feuds, that was a span. I'm not fit about the span, but except those kids, they're chilling there,
Polly,
and then his kid will come to me and tell me, I say hi, I don't tangle away till,
yeah.
Hey, don't tangle away till. Man, I say something. Tell her I don't. Chabana tell. I say, don't take that son of the name. Yabo, take him like I said, disrespect. Jambo, disrespect. Tuma, mention as a Tuma, and Kakana and Kuba Makatume and Nan. Tanga Tabaman in Carpet at least. I shop. A Tume and I shop. I is a Gwenza and so the answer can in the lab. If one in, don't take a what extent. Tim Titaka, what and Titaka Kush now. It's our friend team. Ngicabisile mosumchito yabo
be nice kuyi
me ngithethe nje bayise yabo umchita xa bayise ekhulile emalini umchita ezawe yabo ezinye uyandizithethe ezinye xa kuthetha manje phakuma yabo Amen.
Funa ukuyibala yonke into ithethayo bra.
Yabo, ndiyayibala kuyenza zithethe because andifuni like eske ndithethe because nazazi uba ndizoveske bona ndikhuphe nezinyewe ba man kunje is because nina ni-avoida so naso niyayibona le bali uba iseyonakala le but sikuse niyichoose uba mani-avoide ba man somane siyipetsha le way
Yeah, man ufake iplaster qha.
yabo somane siyipetsha plaster izophelelwa iplaster bra
Man ufake
yabo
iplaster.
izophelelwa
Instead of uvule into isilonde esuscreen efondini.
Sophela sibe grand yabo let's avoid ingqondo man so ngenye imeyande siba okay man
Let me retract.
Mandibuyumva man yabo beli-right apho bendikhona yabo it's just that mina manje isifumane indlela yami like i-success qha alena shit like during ngoba enhle nomjito ehle yabo kwayena umjita everybody's gonna say I say umjita you're the niggas and abusive motherfucker he's a very abusive person that yabo even lapha endlini abantu bendlela abadala abantu abadala lebayazi xa ikhona umjita nobody is saying like ways phambili yabo because la mjita ezangixela masena ayo nto kasanawo apha no uzenge ntontoni hey magabe makhuphala ke ngiqame
He keeps everyone on their toes.
yabo he knows so ke ngokumjita even like ulitlaka le husband like kwakwazi uthetha ngapha yakho umjita bomjita uthethile qha uyayazi uba i-wrong le yenzayo but she's not gonna say anything uveskathi hawu yamazi isho njani even elder atufane umntanakho lowa
Sengakuzala uniphathe bra.
yeah
But there's always iziphilayo ngoku bra.
phila so like okay umjita like okay nqumama okay namoba umuntu onjani ne limi ke ngoku mina ndithathe elicala lakhe ke ngoku angalisebenzisiyo yabo lobugude ke ngoku yabo la
Because there is good in everyone,
Yeah.
Feuds. Even though abanye abantu Feuds they just on that bad side most of the time, but it just shows, it goes back to that thing that just attracted me to you as well, that mindset. Which even though Umri is ill-treating you, you still can see, man, there's something I actually can learn. Maybe the attitude, that thing of standing up for yourself, because it's interpretation. It based on that has to interpret. But well, this dude is a bad person, but there's some good that I can actually take out of this nigga and actually go forward and use. Instead of a manhlale and become abused and all those things.
The reason why my father is a person that he is because of them. I could say, okay, you see, my pops is just because I remember my mother, I think it was in 2012 or 2011. I was 12 or 13, so when I'm cheating, for the first time. For the first time. For the first time. So figure along about on our way there. I say, Tatako, speed and say, Watini, that nigga, he has jeans that is worth 500 rands. He has car, he has 500
Yeah.
Come here. Okay, sure. I find you born it, Nani, I do born a key, I stand. But, I think we're crazy in this thing. I think it doesn't foreign. It doesn't do it. That's why I said the other day, like, I told myself, I say, I'm going to pay myself by stealing that nigga's shoes. And I cover lip round. I told myself, I say, oh, you let me down on my birthday, bruh.
I'm gonna get the way prize possession,
I'm gonna get you, man. And I'm gonna get you, bruh. And I told my family about that, my pop's family, because the other day they were like, I say, Savang, and the tower, and I say, Tatis Katata, Cohen. I put back to be Klaus Katata, Cohen. And I told my and this bar of the town. That's Tata. John, we Tatano at the tongue like Katanga, no. Okay. There's was a canon, and there's but was a canon in the office. Can I buy Sir La Yuba Sam and the Tatis Katata? In a long story, and then is
has booze, but why would he do that?
Now come and carry enough booze, but I say, I Utain goes like one because of all that job. Let me tell you, Lam just stood me up on my birthday. He said he's gonna come.
Yakumule the promises why ends up by say, his house
boys away. So the nigga never pitched. So there's a team.
Marai vela pain in a effort.
So team,
Marai
so Yeah, man. I'm so like, time I am 9, but I say, man, Mchita.
You see why he's the way he is.
Yeah, Mchita, like, he has a lot of hate on them. Because when he's drunk, yeah, boy, he says a lot of bad shit about them. He's swearing about away. He even swears at his own mother. My grandmother. Yeah, boy. And I born in Amlawi, yeah, boy.
She's selective.
Yeah, she's very selective. Like when was zipane, nezabanye, like treatment like is different kakhulu. Yeah, bo. But English ka Ashley bethe ingingqoso nyomntu. Nobody's gonna act like, hey, better London. Yeah, bo. But angqoso mayibethi ingqoso ka Ashley, it's gonna be a big issue, my bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a massive issue, my bro. Kuzoqatshwana wonke umuntu because umakhulu is going to be like, say, better lengosi. Yabo. Njengokulena ingosi kaMjita izolaha ke ngoku yabo. Yalaha imini. Yabo. Elaha ba betha kodwa yiyo eqalileyo. Iyenza iyazi la yoba okay. Saqala uzanibetha wena. Uzolila njoxela. Yabo. Defend wena ubetha. Ilaha yabona we. Which is gonna way.
The mentality, it goes back like we talk about the kids' mentalities, man.
So like you are man, pa you are.
It rubs off of
it's too much. You are. It's too much that it's too much. It's too much. Like another way, like I'm quite different now. Come my salmon. Come on, man. Yeah, bo. Because I know on Songezo, was unnecessary questions. Yeah, bo. Like ba, mama kopa.
You know that doesn't come from a place of care, eh?
Yeah.
You know it doesn't come from a place of care.
Now I had my therapy as I'm but
I shine a cup.
I was shining around by saying, Joe, you're all by G. So long I say, I'm forget some time from doing the most. I take on a lawyer by someone in see a permanent, come my arm, I say. Nothing Jim Lowe's fuck eye, but Jim Lowe's fuck eye, boy.
Energy never lies, bro. Energy never lies.
And I bet a complaining I make some kind of career kind of pakum, the leaf on a pacoy, yabo. I say, why? What because responsible? No. Responsible, I'll be responsibility. No. How much I will fear to. It's a way for you to like. It's only like go by say I don't have something to eat, and then when it's on the way by say I found it is soon. So like it's not easy to find a job. Yeah, but it's hard to find a job. Boys away. But except when since okay when like tape Songezo away. Why you gonna necessarily wing? I want if now you go. So every time I need niggas away, like Kalazil. Yeah, so like la way the enjoy la way because the colors la way. So how you enjoy we each la way ucha ucinga zayo by say wow. Yabo
as we thethelwa andisifuni kanjani mina mfethu.
Okay man. Mna sefumana bendifuna ngizobakrani yonke la way yabo. But except bona they're gonna crumble, bro. They're gonna crumble, bro.
I come as a bitch when I saw of it.
Because the cousin yami yakhala ngomfazi kaMjita ukatata omdala ibrulendala ethema yami. Uba ise umfazi she's very wicked umfazi. Yabo. That nigga found a needle in his food. A fucking needle in feet. And when I chasana Simon Mchi. Yabo. Ufuna ndoni needle eqandini yami. Unungcisha mosweni.
Yeah.
Umjita as soon as he found out about Malawi. I chaza la way umchita kiteme I say I'm tell from really way up and now like please usebenzise ingqondo yabo siyanga la uba umfazi wakhe amthane zawena siyacabana umfazi wakhe but I don't think ibhabhile wezongenele ecaleni yami lewe and it's a needle I don't think thina up lewe khom leyifakile lewe up khom ndofuna umbulala wayibeka ngolo hlobo umchita bayise amathana khom ndofuna umbulala yabo because ufumanele we ecaneni yami abithaba yayimali mbalo ezawe so kwayona la mek na yabo at the time bayisendihlale naye yabo ine motor spares retreat nase Weinberg
the black lewo
spana kuyo yabo. So as banani pha yabo umjita naye nanomfundo umjita bakhe ungumuntu like onjani yabo. So I got to know him bayise man umjita naye is a fucking cruel person Feuds. Yabo. Because there was the other day I had to go fetch my mother's pills and go and born by say man and this was to learn to span because has a day yabo day ufika early uvayibona la way so ke ngoku naqoma ndizokwazi mama ndiyespan xa ndifika espan also yabo ndiyixela nekuba man wena hethu bayisenola bezipilisi kawulethu no yola meka mela sebenzela mama yakho wena apha no qoma isela uthetha njani so qoma sengaphakathi ngqomama nendlaba lo ulidlam macishe ke ngolidlam ke ngoku so icacile mose kuse ungayeka yenzeke lo akho grand wena butiyere man yabo
and awukwazi ignorisha la way Feuds mama yakho noba ngubani Feuds she can be umuntu that they see uba ungaphathi it's your mom at the end of the day bro. Like nami Feuds yan affect la way how my pops was talking about mama yakho lincila nendoni. I'm like nigga you don't see what you contributed towards mama kabe kule position akuyo bra. Umuntu wayengumedeme kusenzela yonke into. My mom tells me umjita imali yakhe ayingabonakali sora bra. My mom is the one that bought the house, the car, nendoni, the same car that he crashed before ahamba umjita. Then ke ngusista wami yangonvelela kuba ekuse mama kwe hard worker intswempu mama ko hard worker yabona yonke lana she's the one that made sure she kept the lights, she paid the school fees, she did this, she did that and ayinguye lona wayibika ngayo amise ngayo lana because uyayazi ba marriage is a partnership. It got to a point where uyayazi ba I'm just doing this for my kids. I want my kids to be better. I want my kids to be ababantu. Yabona dog.
Damn man.
Yena benga-support, he wasn't doing anything bro. Phana phayana but uba ngumzali life wonke Songezo. Wena awunanto awunathini but that woman turned up for thina. She turned up. Xa ngokubhadleni kwethu ke ngoku now ke ngoku reality ngoku iyatshintsha because now she had taken too much like I said iarmor yakhe ngoku igqobhokile ngoku bullets zangena ngoku. And ugqitywa ngaba bantu ahlala nabo sisters. Yo.
That's what I learned now by say like family ish.
Destructive, bro.
Sisters and brothers like they're destroying each other like for what? Like what's the main reason of that? That's the thing that I want to know. By say why are they doing those? What happened in the past happened in the past. It's in the past now. Yeah, bro.
It won't change, bro.
Something ke win sasenzike emsukwana ke ubani wakwenza so loko each and every year nenza niwe izimbi niyathukana ngezithile bayo wena kaloko adivorce kaloko wena no ngathini hayu angixeli ngawe wena watyela imali wena uyabona izawe wenza nje yabo so obvious ababantu bangabulalana ababantu yabo because khona abantu uzofika la point bahama Masimba wena man. Can't you eliminate one time?
Same thing with what they tried to do to your uncle. Because I'm not saying Olet Lamna if it was Umdu who was innocent, ukanye mhlambi benganayo wonke umuntu mistakes zakhe Feuds. Wonke umuntu mistakes zakhe Feuds. Akhomdo ongakho perfect Feuds. But at the end of the day, no man, ayithetheleki la way. A few months ago, someone ebethetha nami Feuds and ngicela kuba yeah nathanda ucima I'm the shit nindoni. Then I remembered what I love to read in these psychology books about when someone talks to you akathethi nawe when you're just holding up the mirror.
Yeah.
They talking to themselves.
That's it.
Uyayibona la way. And even someone yesterday suka uyikaka kum wena. I'm like Thando akathethi nawe uthetha naye because umntu Feuds who actually progressing a life in akathethi now in that kind of way uyakureinforce and it is the same thing that you expect from a family ukuthi aba bantu basupose bayanikhuthaza bayexesora fight Feuds life in sayazi umuntu akuzamela izipani nentoni but I don't want to lie to ndilapha mna because of people who are not even my family.
Yeah.
Benze ngathi bayandivuyela. Because abona abantu bafethu abanivuyelayo ba I'm something apha life in abantwana baka mama. Nabangaphandle.
Yeah.
Because they were like Julie, uthi bra.
Because again boy ma uleta walapha enqeni. Yo, no. Yeah, Joe. I sure. Niwayini warishayo Joe. Because I think the Weka time was gonna get worse. Yeah, because Weka Mchita, I started Mchita like a tete head and seeing things, yeah, boy, and hearing things, yeah, boy, that way. So now Mchita Honku, yeah, boy, is having seizures now.
Hi, boy. Ndayiva la way.
Yeah, boy. Mchita is having seizures now. Yeah, boy. At this stage, this is why I was in stage, yeah, boy, and the other was a question.
Intervention yafuneka and very soon.
Very, you could see when you look at that nigga, but I say,
right.
Mbola Mchita kako right, but I say, khona lento iphakathi inside of him. That's not the real him. There's something inside of him that's living inside of him. Yeah, boy. That it's destroying him, Feuds.
Yes.
Yeah, boy. It's destroying him. And Iwan, he was in Kapkisa and Mchita Paya, boy. Is that these people, they know what to do, bruh. These people, they know what to do, yeah, but these people, they are falling their arms. Okay, yeah, we understand, but okay, it's not easy going to Spain, but we are a family.
We can figure things out if we together. Escalator talk, escalator la way.
Ingazuqhubekeka, yazi ba iyagcina. Yabo, cause only thing Mchita, the call will make yenzile only thing Mchita.
And uyayazi into lefuneka yenzile.
Uyayazi naye. Yabo anyway, xelele naye ngozayifana noMchita, bayise Mfethu. Mama wakhe yazi bafunke yenze into mama wakho. And ayikuye yedwa, wenesita yakhe uliglama. Yabo. Khona uyefunke bizenzile phandle. Tamkhulu wakhe ekhala, makhulu wakhe ekhala. Omali bakho bayakhala. Babakwenda abakho happy bra. Abakho happy. Yabo. And she knows that, yabo la. Khona igama lesixhosa man, yabo, and ngiqala ulive la gama eliya. Yabo. Islaw. And funa research ba indoni Islaw, yabo. Because by say we need to find Islaw sapha endlini, yabo. Whether si black or si white, yabo. Hey. Bayindoli kuthethwa ngayo, yabo, ezawe. Bayazazi bona bazintoni ezi. Yabo. Then be like, okay, hayi ngathi salapha nje simhlophe.
Ingathi.
This banjalo babantu then. Umjite we went and found out okay, man. Okay, sihlala sapha endlini simhlophe. Yabo. So abantu bamhlophe pha endlini yabo ezawe. So, njibise ngabona bamhlophe. Uthi I'm like, kokusipana funke senzile pha endlini. And azange senze ngendlela right.
Yakhumbula uyisangoma isithi ba excel uyenzile but kangayenze right.
Kangayenze grand. Yabo. So usemali makabe khona naye, yabo. Olethi kaMchita enze ispan, beze lespan for the olethi labo, notata wabo, no brother babo, plus nonyana yakhe. Yabo, cause frag, unyana ngu iphuluka tembo frag. Yabo.
Khona nobut khehleni bra.
Yabo, brother yakhe. Makhulu tamakhehle ngu frag, and then ibe ngu Sandboy by 5 yabo, and children by 5. Bonga by 5 wabani. Tata wabo bona. Bagqibela nini uyombona. Esibabeni sitsho yabo ba early last year benamane olethi kaMchita naye Mchita khona. Yabo, lasinebhulu yami sengqabeni lakhe yabo. Apha en-Y5. Yabo tamkhulu. Fethu. Uyogqitha bra. Ndiqoma mina ngaphakathi yabo. Uthi gcwala inca, igcwala kanjani inca?
Ikhona. It just shows ukuthi abayi they're not doing the things they're supposed to do. Abayi
ugcwele inca. Bayethu kwa abantu basipana pha like basokolile ulifumana because yinca kaloku pha. Abantu basipana basethi yo hayi inobelapha. Bra sasoko kwayisigrizana. Yabona pha bayisisigrizana sikho happy nyani. Sasokola tathi sasokola. Man, inobelapha le ndawo man. Yabo, saqalelwe papa afundini. Anilahlekanga afundini. Nahansi le ndawo. Wesike ngokulo uncuthe nini? 2013.
It's not that long, bro.
Yabo. So, nahansi le ndawo apha ihasi fika, xa sifika apha ihama. sanqonqanqa sibonile next hey khanhlali phansi amangqama yama sigezana uzithi mama sigezana khawuyeke kavele man ihasi zami nyani sami qha ke ngoku ndachola ngelaweza ngeplanga yabo cabela planga bilela planga eli belibethelwe kwicross yakhe bolawe yabo xa ndisithi ndibone ARELE yabo sokushota u-M phana yabo bengumarhele ke ngoku yabo qumama nathi yakhe yabo kuthiwa ubulapha nyani yabo xa ndisithi abhama nesekhomde betshisa manapha man yabo and ngoku betshitsela on top of igrave kamakhulu wam laa mntu lo
which is that's witchcraft, bro.
Which is witchcraft leya yabo
yabona neglection yabo fethi phela yahamba phi ngoku
mukhi yakho hayi salungisa greno sathetha yabo basicela umjii bayise banceda umjida man yabo le process yakhe no and then she made a promise bayise as soon as she finds work yabo uzokwenza ispan
still making promises that she can't keep,
but now she has that job. She's not doing anything, you know. She's not doing it. That nigga is biting himself in fact when he has seizures apparently. Yeah, because baba okay, so talk about umchita sivuke kuseni like mhlawumbe umchita like uziqhawule umlilo mhlawumbe okanye umchita ucishile zawe because ekuse vele sidulwe la mntu lo yabo and then xa evisija uziva like uzakuwa phansi
you can also have a concussion of hitting your head, bro.
So ke ukumamela it's been le way yenzeka isikhathi having seizures so ke ukucinga inhloko yakhe ke ngoku izayithatha isikhathi esingakanani ba mahandlishe yonke la way mane bethek yabo because iwe yenzeka ngokumjita when he's having seizures now mali kumele kuphuma igazi yabo like amathaka abanegazi amathaka yabo okay mhlawumbe nobe yaziluma but xa simjonga akubonakala ngathi uzilumile yabo
yasetshenziswa fethu
ungathi umuntu oqoshwayo babo bethala sound yabo amali uyayiva yodwa le yabo so nginyuwele yamane ndibone inhlikarisha bayisa man abantu bayazi bafunga benze ndoni but still basaqinile enyaleni
sure
yabo
this is going to be the death of us as black people, bro.
I don't understand like us as black people mfethu afunekanga siyenze la we bayise si neglect yabo i-ancestors mfethu yabo because kwa izicawe nazo yabo it's going to destroy families, sorry. Yabo, it's already destroying families mfethu yabo because abantu bazenza isibhani
and sixelelwa pha nabo bushiri
bayise ngosathana aba yabo abantu ngabantu bafileyo there's a reason kuthiwa la mntu ufile udead kaziphinda abonakala ngoku lo mntu uthetha njani kodwa lo mntu kuthiwa ufile lo mntu uthetha njani kuthiwa ufile lo mntu lona yabo zilaweza kasathana eziya yabo amadimoni kasathana ngaya no kanti no usathana nguye lo awuthethayo pha nguye lo
instructor
bana instructor ba suzenza eziwe
which is ukubalekisa empilweni
yabo umbalekisa empilweni lewe ndibonayo naba ise sathana ngoke yathwanga uyabalaweza abantu abasebenzisa kakhulu
and akalala engatyanga
phela yabasebenzisa kakhulu nalewe yegay ibone ezawe because pha lakwa sathana azivunyelekanga like abo like izwe umfazi nendoda ayivumelekanga la wipha yabo pha umchita zonke ezwe like bone uThixo like bone zi against
zonke ezwe eziwise forbid awuba wazezi yanabona I free will akho rules yonke into ezadibanisa nempilo funeke ikusondelise towards le conformity akwenza ucimba ekuse obubomi obu wena ubufumanayo apha bobona bomi bu right. That is why they end up defending this Jesus Christ that they do not even know that Jesus doesn't even look like them. But in the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus. And now the moment when you start becoming against it, because I met someone when I was starting to like upikisana nezwe, because once you start to have questions, now all of a sudden that whole facade starts to fall in ngqondweni yakho, and you see ndibhiliva kwinto endingayaziyo kwamna. Yabona? And ayindiphilisi lento, but it further entrenches me. Iyangondifaka deeply and deeply, so that ndifike to a point where andiyiboni kuba lento kuba yiyo le ithathe over. Because look at your aunt, bruh, and how she has this facade, but she's a Christian, but inhliziyo yakhe, how she treats you guys, and mna the witnessing in dating a daughter. That woman is evil, Feuds. I told even a daughter that mama evil as they come, evil, because you don't treat your own child. You never do that.
She treats just like she's a prisoner.
Exactly.
All of them, Feuds.
Ngamabanjwa nyanya fondoni
sudlala nobani because umama ayixoxela nona up here kanye let boy but anditheni kuwe uma nontsikelelo nohlala nontsikelelo abantwana ezlato oshaka bani yabo ngitokhe wena awuvuyela yebo okay light ikufushana kwalapha endlini akwazi uyibona ngoba light ubenala ibala light uba iphume 5 minutes uphuma pipe back hlamse endlini. Come on, boy. Can't born boy. Ten boy. Man, I can't have. Wait, no be 10 light.
Like the man's doing good light.
I put my land there and I'm able. I'm a pa. I put me up on the light. A quaz. Hello, Tando. Oh, fine. And 10 on my up. Oh, no. Hey, I bo. Of none have been a show me home. What's the gun doing?
Ufuna influencer cha ufuna benguye yedwa because uzodibana naye la ndana nakhe ndahlala naye ngenye imini yathi you hawe yena tathala ndifuna uyohlala lapha ekhaya mnixelela ngalo Jesus wani tayo sana kumna awungixele ngo Jesus nasana andimoyike kwa mama akho notata akho ngayohlala lapha kokwenu sana yabo ngayohlala lapha kokwenu because that is also one of the reasons benganifuni because ndihleli bra ilando bona bangayifuni ukuthi access ba unlock. We're not saying we know the truth, but Feuds umuntu okubulalayo Feuds akakubonisi uyakubulala kuthiwa the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Umisa ngala abantu ngumama akho ufuna unimamele and Paul Paul he was on the podcast ethetha ngalawe bana yamazi umuntu akuzale bengumama akho kodwa uyakudestroy
bra.
Athi umuntu ndingumama akho kodwa kukwenza ntoni Feuds? Uyakubulala ispirit physically, spiritually, yonke into uqonda ba lo muntu lona unzele bra but umtreat ngolhlobo aphinde ke ngokaboneka isiblings zakhe ezinye bayu hayi aba bafumana treatment different. Mna I'm supposed ukuthi nda ignorisha la beni oledlam yayazi into endiyenzayo. Ngikhalela umzamo mnqandi on the podcast andimbaweli because naye same boat but unomzamo yena wili angakwazi ukwenza ifreedom yakhe for ntoni uyayibona ukuthi beyisetrongweni beke nayibukela amaSomalian izolo imepha ezilapsini umuntu ngambona emkhulu nento ebaninzi abantu bra and I'm like eyona nto endenza buhlungu is the fact that umjita uyayazi be our entire teenage lives
khasimbone for kaloku always kamjita like taught us by saying that we are a bad influence kumjita, so it doesn't want us to be friends nomjita anymore. Hapo njani umjita was the oldest good thing like bisambone umkhiya ulethi like kwasibenala ngqondo basicingela yoba hayi bona lo mjita umdala kunathi asinomfundisiwe lo muntu lona kodwa umdala kunathi
njani mfundisi
yabo singenza njani lo yabo basi bad influence kumjita habo sibancinci kangaka hayibo saqomayo letha khona secinga ijoke la we manje siya pha mama kamjita was serious mama kamjita ngibona ngokuma kamjita like yancumela ngibulisa kahle hayi songs mna nami no ezawe yabo ufuna uzamela nezipani ezawe yabo la we but excel ebesithi bana stand i bad influence kumntana wakhe
njani bra njani Feuds
Banjeyana fethu. I think a majority of people about destroyer fethu destroy bencumile apha ebusweni. Uthi ngoku usijava fethu nomculo wakhe. Hlala nabafethu inyoka esiyibiza abafethu. Umuntu chomi ekse awuthiyami ekse maji nento umuntu uyancuma nawe kanti awuya there to the things I found out about my sister's friends and so on, and how ngoku ababantu are no longer in their lives, and how ngoku umuntu uyangoba nenkqubo iyaphambili fethu. Bro, people are evil, Songezo, bro.
No, people are evil, man, bro. Like a person would use another person like for their own benefit. Yeah, but like in any way, I understand you and about that way. I'm worried about this whole man.
If this place is cursed, bro.
Yeah, bro. And they're saying it about they've been living here. But I say, China has been like this for years. China has been like this for years. Nobody wants to see anybody succeed in this world. They want everybody to be trapped in this fucking hellhole. You see, because me and you, we're having this conversation right now.
Yeah, that's going to be on the internet.
It's going to be on the internet. But if, okay, I'm making an example, it wasn't going to be on the internet, but and I say, man, then I say, no. Man. Johnny, man.
I think I had a chat about this now.
It's confusing about man. Witchcraft. Witchcraft. Yeah, because you could do your things like secretively and then God
damn it, man.
But to even come man, then have waiting come, okay, I now also champion sabo. Come I say we get conversation. Man, extend yan. Come I say the way when we ends ungabonanga ungaqalanga kodwa kusenalo iqhubile njani. Ingcosi zalapha yazi baba ise sikhula njani. Yabo asina respect for abantu abadala. Yabo kuma man. Kuma kwabo kufundisa ntoni makwabo. Yabo so like ingcosi mina ndiyithatha ngale ingcosi ndiyibona uhlobo like uhlobo efundisa ngako kwabo. Yeah. Yabo if ndichase uhlobo lubi kuwe ungumntana omncinci unqabile abantwana abancinci bane respect like ngenizame ezinye ingengce like ayinqabile ngokulawetha thi like everywhere you go ngokar like even around groups moshakele bra yabo abantwana bana respect for their elders even for themselves yabo
respect is good for nothing. This is koli ezi. Bana bamoshayo ngabona bahlonitshiweyo ke bona.
Umntana will get out kokwabo phambi kwabazali bakhe enxibe bum shorts. She's naked, my bro. Phuma phambi kwabazali bakhe naked. Johnny bro.
Message ayithumelayo leyo njani?
Johnny bro, like yeah, message ayithumelayo is because it's these influencers and shit, man, you know. But man, this is my body. Nobody
can tell me what to wear.
Aye, bo.
Son?
Aye, man.
Yo, sorry. Di kabana nenye krutman apa ngenye imini wena. Ijonge umntana, I think she's 18, 19. Kage ngokule krutman ithetha ngeAfrikaans. Ba you ayabolo ndiyambawela. Jonga ndaphambana kanjani wena sorry. Your krutman is 10 years older than me. And njebe 10 years older than mna yazazi ke mna amasimba ndiwameli ke mna dathi no but your friends can make it alright ukuthi urhalele lo mntana lo yambona ndimfuna ebhedini utsho ngeAfrikaans wena ta yeva qha ngoku ucima ndiva qha ndiyayimela la we uzama naye uyitestifyela le we baye kusema mela man ngamthi lo udabuze nomuntu odlula ngendlela kuba hayi kunyanzelekile kaloku umntana umshiye nge10 years nentoni ndithi kukunya okuthethayo man awunoba mdala kwalapha kum undishiye nge10 years wena lo mntana mna ndimshiya nge-7-8 years wena ugqiba undixelela ukunya ba lo mntana umfuna ebhedi zintoni ezo how evil are you icacile mos nabantwana basekhaya ubajongela nolo hlobo
obvious it's obvious
uzawujonga noba uzalana nawe noba uyutheni uzazixelela uba ujonge impundu zakamuntu uziqonde muntu uza nje uba ndingamthi 1 2 2
Anyway, iyaphila ke apha ngengqini yethu and you know it too yabo like most of the niggas here like they're not smashing like the age groups zabo yabo yeah after the young ones
bafuna baba fresh bafuna uba mosha kwangoku esemncinci
you see and then indanga yami mna izazenza ngathi indala kunami just because she has slept nomdala kunami and then she gonna have an audacity to tell me you hayi kaloku umntana wena Songezo mama ngumntana njani
masimba
hayi kaloku mna ngamadoda amadala mna enquma uright apha engqondweni kwaba uthethele uyithetha ba ulalwa ngamadoda amadala
intoni leyo fethu ugqiba wena uzixelela uba eseyimpilo leyo phileyo fethu i-distraction leyana thina yazi fethu I've always said it ukuthi thina we are our worst enemy the first enemy of a black person is a black person sujonga ingamla ewe idlalile indima to put you in this position but uyazibona uba now you further entrench yourself because look at that value oyifakayo and le Grootman lena is still a mama's boy lo muntu leqe 40s usajonge kumama ba no binosi so nayibona ba ine ripple effect nqonde kuse yazi mna these are the things that I never want to be mna these are the things that's why rather go hustle for yourself fethu rather umengawe because mna andifuna uba position because bayavezana that's the other thing xa kunzima and fethu uzohlala necompany efana nawo like against like we call ourselves friends makunyiwe ngongongoku ubona ba ubani they don't even hesitate ukuveza situation yakho ba awubani utshiwa ngamadoda ubani wenza lento ubani yasuka uyathengwa nendoni because they are busy looking at other people instead of looking at themselves ngoku mna I'm supposed ukuthi ndibe grand nawe someone just yesterday ngoku ndi busy pa I'm live on Facebook ufuna unibamba isandla engqondweni yami ndithi nigga don't you see what the fuck I'm doing bro
I joke
fethu
that is your hustle my bro you are hustling over there bro niggas are taking you just standing there
you are wasting time this nigga
you see
but that's the people we live with fethu and no man Songezo anoyivuma mna lando fethu ayompilo leyana fethu where our sisters have been pride on sivula indaba nangu tata urape umntana ona 6 months ona ndondondondon months nentoni siyenza normally way
yeah it became a norm ngokulawina I became a norm and you fuck up the way too cause bro as make bro like bekenhlini nazo kule weekend Friday apha bekuvaya umjita masubhenza ngoba bayisehlathini yabo but since bengazovaya lapho ngoba bene 3 vaya 143 yabo umjita bekhona wayishile encane yabo so was like okay man lewe yenze le chumi zakho mfethu yabo so wathi ubhenza man fuka amajita yengapha so Friday me apha next door yabo kusikeze yabo abalisa wezimapha se kanjani intwana ehamba le kwathinga yeah ke bekusaswa ngesasi ke yawo bayo hayi izabona kathenga yabo
sonke ke sasafa kulokho khona
yabo sifaka kulo yabo qoma man wenincenga light hayi izobuya izibutyazi imithi yawo ringa lo wena yawo hey jonga hayi asikholokho isabe hlala zomakhola sinono qha ngoke kuse uligqile ngujule gqithele ngujule yabo qale ngujule qha kundawo yakhala ujule kholo nyumnana likhalati kodwa lamnana mix one yabo mix lamnana yabo uthanda uqhetha sula nana uthanda uhamba no yabo izihlathi zakho Shane yabo uShane lo imoto
apha NY1 hayi man ushane lo utumtum ngokutyebile phako recola
ya phako recola khona nje mna pha ulidala mina ngathi belisanocisha recent 2-3 years ago yabo madamncane wadala mna akujola sora yambola mnani xa lisiniguquka dikhale ba hayi bothola ngumntana ngoba ukuthi niphambena ukuthi yasazi into abazenzayo abantu balona iqoma he hayi bobuteri wena he man so wena la kuzixelela ba wena kuse ngamlala la mnani you sora ngamlala la mnana I wonder how would you feel like when if you could have a daughter when idaughter yakho like yenzwe lo way yabo that's why I met Glenn ingusayo nayo yabo ingola hlobo
because he does that to other kids.
He has done to a lot of kids.
Destroyed kids,
a lot of kids life yabo la way abantwana bengihamba isigela yabo behlala phakile dla yakhe because umchita yes money yabo mnana bone la mek ingcolile kodwa la mek
too much with
cause yazi okay man akaziqhela izinto nazo yabo so obvious lo muntu angafuna uzohlala lapha angafuna uhlala kwabo because kwabo yayi ku dusty ndoni ugcwele impuku amaphela apha akompuku komaphela uku flat screen wifi yonke into ikhona yabo thengisa utshwala lapha yonke uyikhona lapha plus yabo so kukungcola okay so ke ngoku umjita that's why kwenzeka liwe ngoku he has only girls umjita nengcuzi zamamedi zodwa
zithwani bawo zithwani
yes ezindizaziyo mna
zithwani
iwesi zithondi zaziyo mna hayi kuyavithizwa ta which is I co-create away bro I want to get out of this hood and Feuds
Feuds nisebenza luphuma apha my best friend was telling me that get your go up and leave this place bro kanye uzocisha apha Feuds because banilambele sora
kakubi bra
bandilambele cha abangeke bangithole izitha zami zangithola ngifile baba ngibatshela all the time ukuthi niza ngithola ngifile as long as I still have breath in this body you ain't getting none of my shit dig
nothing bro
you can still have more but people are irritated because of your spirit so you have less than bona but uyabona la way basalapha emva kwakho angeke bangithole mina Feuds I walk with 1,000 niggas bro and I'm dedwa I do not walk alone petty army bra and iyandilwela and nam because ndiyazikhumbuza every day ukuthi I come from greatness I come from greatness
niyayincedisa ngolahlobo
kahle Feuds
so bona imimoya yabo hayi
Feuds they have to go 100x the fact that funa ukudula indiyele emntwini iyandixelela how powerful I am la way iyandixelela ukuthi ekuse unzima
how heavy bra
ngikhumula ngabe mina ungichazela lona but you that tears man hayi andizazi ukufuna ntoni ndithi ndinzima that's why ndinzima kame ngixela ngalanto umuntu xa engazazi iplans zakho uzama zonke means
ejoka
babela
iwojoka babela uzama joka bayindoni bra uzibone sokubuza nangonye umuntu ngewe zakho ongamqhalanga azanga Feuds uzanga have a conversation nalomuntu qhawuthi niyabulisana endleleni yabo okanye nalomuntu ngicela nje general talk nje yabo but iwezibalulekileyo like the way by say man podcast yakho yama njani Feuds uthi man bona ezawe yabo but nje uqhuma sokubuza say man podcast yakho iva kanjani ngami Feuds man ngobani ozoba nabo next yabo on the next episode ezawe yabo
ngabantu batheni someone bana batheni abo but English ethethwayo which means uyamamela you bitch you are listening
and Feuds I'm getting a lot of comments about I think Feuds la way since we release la way yam now and abantu bebonisile okay uyayenza le way yabo. But I think if we say about la way yabo, because I've getting a lot of comments we're supping man yabo. I say yeah my man la way I confess yabo. But I've been telling them okay man. Can you empower man? Can you ngena ka 240? Ngicela nje can izama ningene nje ka 240 ngifike phaka 240 noba mala buteri pha isandla ngixelele ke ngohlo ngicela ngalo yabo because now I feel like kuse engathi kuse ingxaki nalamuntu yabo mina ngxaki nami kuse whereas mina lamuntu siwe yiwana nalamuntu
exactly yeah maji yeah
so ke ngoku andiyazi ba sharp but kuyo yonke lo way yabo bona bayabomba okay man it's like izithu ezi conways phezulu kwayo man yabo ayibona la way ngela xesha like we were starting a rap la way yabo we were starting rapping la way yabo tabo indlela amachita man eqomese banewari man yabakhathaza but la way bayiveza ngesigezo la way ba makothini phambene nini lentsango lenendrakisa lena no yabo whereas bayayazi bahamba mela basingaphumelela nyenyani ziwo banga fucked up engokuso besinyathela phi besinyathela phezulu kwabo so ke ngoku ngiyiwe nami kubone ingancane ngamaxesha bona interact nezizwe lamabudero yabo nje hayi kuphelela bayise shota bani yabo cause bona abanike lawe bayisela abeza amabudero asengingqeni yabo abasinika isibone ba amachita man igrele wini yenzayo yabo izilathi zalapha engqeni yabo ngasendizibambe manje lapha engqeni isondeze yabo isibalekise sikezwe akhona ewana apha kwezi strato
because ngabo kaloku Feuds were at the forefront of this destruction
yabo
they are the main instigators
okay yeah abo olete kazaqa lakhe yabo iyanceda lewe yakhe
sure to put food on the table
to put food on the table because bakhona idladla bayise bengalelo kungatshwanga izolo phofu bengatshwanga the whole day izolo namhlanje they don't know what they're gonna do yabo
but ufike phakathi evekini
there's hope ba okay man yaphuma khona imini kuphuma ngazi sonke apha yabo so ke ngoku like iwezi nje ya bapha abantu abanje ya apha ke
and akakho kwazi uyenza yedwa lanto it must be a combination of people Feuds it must be a combination Feuds not one person Feuds who can change the world but a combination so that we can have a community up but it just shows ukuthi there's more evil than good upper black
yeah when they bonayo nam because daqome man apha akomntu okhuthaza omnye man apha man yabo it's just that ekuse umuntu ugalela phezulu kwaliwe iyagcwalisa qa yabo bawenze wethile okanye kuse uthi masomosha ka Shoprite yabo ndizothi naba ayathando a Shoprite Feuds security Feuds
banjwa kwethu
uzathini
ubuya njani
anjibinayo lanto ndithi kuthando masambe qa fike pha senze lo way siyenzayo naxa sikhwele yabo safika ndibendimo ukubasela bahama asuziye ejele sothini
sohlaliswa nje
pha nje mine one ngoba sesaphuma nini iphele basisiqhelo ke ngokulowe yabo phela so senze weziphambeleyo yabo
go drag me to hell bro drag me to hell bro
there's more evil up again down Feuds
that's why Tina Feuds we have to move the way that we are moving go Songezo that's why we have to continue moving just to close this off I'm so appreciative of you
man.
my brother
man
anjonganga lento nayo Feuds njonge what you actually possess and your mind your heart as long as you're in the right area and you are fighting for yourself
got to fight
because by example as well to your sibling naye azozibona eziwe ba realistic konto ndibonile Feuds there's less people who are actually on my side and I'm okay with that because ndayazi bana the people that are on my side are people that want me to be endaweni yayibona they want me to become somebody
that's why like bevaya it's like you are scaring them yabo in some type of way yabo
they're gonna get even more scared bro
success yakho like yaboyikisa yabo so they're doing themselves a favor, man.
Exactly, Feuds. And when ndithandileyo nyhani Feuds.
Yabo.
But people are always going to show their true colors. Layers. We are all onions. Siyachubeka nje bit by bit. And ngoku ndiyambona uba unyanyile because now ndiyambona ukuthi ungantoni. Ngoku kufuneka ibe nguye uncuncuthekayo qonda uba excel let me greet this guy, let me greet this guy, let me greet. Kaloku bafuna uzicamouflage as if ngabantu abanenhliziyo egrand kanti they're not. And I always tell uTamiya bana don't let people make you umuntu ngenguye. When uyazazi uba unenhliziyo enhle but subonisa abantu abangayi-understandiyo loo nto. Not everyone deserves the kindness yakho Songezo. Not everyone deserves uthando lwakho Songezo. Because at the end of the day abayi-understandi. And it's not on your part ukuthi ubonise abantu ukuthi you have a good heart. I know I'm good fit. I know I'm great, dog. I don't need nobody to tell me that. I try to put someone on nayo fethu la tsotsi eziveza i-true colors zayo. Next thing ndayigxotha apha kum ndathi kusemamela out yam ngicela ungaze uphinde ulibeke apha. Sunday ndimamele ireggae ndikhumbula itime yam. Nanku lo muntu uzofika nabantu apha. Ugqiba uyandixelela uba except you must cleanse yourself. Did you what the fuck? And the phone best friend yam uChad. Yambona uChad letsotsi solekile. Phone uChad. Because le out indimi uza elifini yethu umjita ngoChad yabona and uChad naye wathi man thindi thikiwe letsotsi ndithi yo umjita wazela up I'm giving me ixesha lam excel umuntu waza ne depression enjani that hey chola into zakho uhambe fethu ungaphindi uzapha chin I have my own fethu Sunday egrand kanjani incosi yami iye ngapha kolet la nangu umuntu uzofika exezo nonela naye ingulu ibinonela ba that hey fethu uzuthathe kwanto ungaphindi ujonge uyafika umuntu qina abantu ungathi khange kwenzeke nix ezitsotsi ahamba nazide zabuza ba hekuse uyenze ntoni letsotsi ndithi my guy yabona la gate ungene ngayo uzuphinda uphume ngayo ngalomzuzu ngalomzuzu I'm like fuck ababantu vethu they don't change. They never change, bro. They never change and they never will. I can see the devil esizangoku.
Yeah, from miles away.
Yes, and I always say ba xa usiza pha kum think twice. Ndifuna ucinge kabini. Noba ufuna undikapa cinga twice because uzawufika ready for wena. Ready for when you know how every morning ngoku fethu xa senivuka ndiyathetha nemight ndifuna bave because bamamele sihlala noSathana and I want him to know ba ready for wena. I am not going out without a fight angacifani ba bra but I'm appreciative dog of the fact that I'm alone in this fight.
Yeah bra anyway never alone anyway abasinceda ngayo that basinceda thubani sikwazi ubanukisa abantu abanjengabo from a mile yabo simbone ba umuntu ocinga fana ba uze ngento engeyiyo yabo simbone kuba kwandlela zingabahama awuzanga ngalento uthetha ngayo yabo uze ngelunye uhlobo wena qha ucinga fana ba sugar coat
sure camouflage sibali
bra so yeah man we just need more people fit on this journey man
aware machi man we already got ababantu
we got ababantu Benz obuhle songs
yayibona fit we already got an army fit yabo bongo apha everyone that's been on the pod
other nigga fit to Sean Joe Sean I've been seeing Sean as one a lot of times that nigga jinx like a motherfucker man
he's going through things
I was like yo bro you good every time he sees me like say bro grand it come say grand fair to my next say it's been a long time didn't ngakubona join bro it's like say man don't worry who's on born in fair to my next say you know man busy vibes bonus away
yo
okay vibes
continue with the vibes my G
Polas
but he's going through a lot as well
I'm cheat I saw that I'm cheat
man go see dog man
Upon shobanisa in your arm, Joe.
Yeah?
Hey, Joe. And as Mchita was making fun of his home, can you go to Gando, and you're going into the cheetah, bowl away. Hey,
Lo triggered umchita.
yo umchita triggered jo. Msindo wakhe nje bendimbambile like
Uyamva.
breathe umchita bayise. Hamba nomchita. Hey bezokwenza iwe ecoward kakhulu lapho.
And if bungambambanga exe.
I'm chat. That nigga doesn't deserve this, man.
Yeah,
Chill, my bro.
Chill, my G. Chill.
So hard of it. Just drink your stuff and be good. Yeah, bro.
Okay, man.
And be good, man.
Nah, I just want to end this off and say I love you, bro.
Yeah.
I love you, man. I love you, Feuds. And
you know, bro.
I want prosperity. I want the Almighty Shiva, Feuds, to strengthen your force field.
Yeah, man.
Ut every time you step out of there, Feuds, I beg it because that's the things that in this drive ngazo number. I'm gonna meet different kind of things.
Yeah.
But my team that be nam kuzo zonke indlela because now even though they're angry, Feuds, they're fighting on your behalf because bayibona inhliziyo yakho. Imight if ayibona inhliziyo yethu Feuds noba kwenzeka ntoni sora Feuds. But I think we both needed this. I always say to Songs, these are like therapy sessions, man. These are like therapy sessions.
Yo, once we start, yo. We never stop, man, bro.
Maji.
We never stop. Even if like we were watching something, but there's always gonna be something that's gonna lead us to like have these kind of conversations. And then we're gonna be out of land besibukele yabo and be on the zone the week and singokola ngayo and be on the trip the week singokola ngayo for like hours. Okay, mhlawumbe fike ekseni phela vaya mhlawumbe o3.
Yeah.
And then khaya nawo bayise you high mfethu. You high shona ngamfethu man. Yeah man thank sorry man ngohlala man ikuse bone la we qabedala uhlaso bayithweza we yabo.
Yeah, it's a norm, man. We're gonna do this as much as often as we can.
Yeah,
because Sora, we are not alone, man. Thank you very much, my G.